Hey, 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 you beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. There's this need for clarity for divine feminine to bring herself back a notch at this time. I'm kind of in a serious mood today, but some fun may come through. I'm not really sure what it is, but it feels like divine feminine needs to find herself. And I feel like she's unimpeded by what the divine masculine is doing. And this is really a breakthrough because she is concerned with the connectedness of herself, not only with the world around her, but with her own beingness. And when I say beingness, I'm speaking about her own peace, her own ability to feel okay on her own. And this is huge for divine feminine. And so I want to have a little talk about this thing where divine feminine goes into the separation. She doesn't know that she's going into the separation, and it's usually because divine masculine is the one to create the separation. So he stays away for the longest time. Usually, this isn't always the case. But what happens is, amidst the separation, whether it's a long separation or a separation and then a union, a separation and a union, a separation and a union. And by union, I just mean a coming back together of conversation, whether that's texting, phone call, or in person. In the past, she was feeling this feeling of angst or unimportantness. If that's a word, I just made up a new word, unimportantness. She wasn't feeling as important as she thought she should feel. But now she understands that she misses her soul. When she misses him, she misses her soul. And so it's in finding herself again, that she becomes okay with whatever her counterpart decides to do. So this is a really huge message, and for some of you it may go over your head and you may not relate to it at all because you're not in this stage of the journey. But for many people who are in this stage of journey, they're going to be able to relate to this. It's this understanding that no matter what your counterpart is doing, you are always connected. You know, some people call it the red ribbon that connects us all, the twin flames. But it's more than that. It's this longing for divine feminine to search for herself. And in the finding of herself, she finds her twin flame. And within that unconditional love that she begins to have, without the need for any kind of outcome, she's free. And so is he. Okay, so take gender how it resonates for you. I want to see what the divine masculine wants to say about all this now from his soul. What does he want to say? What's his answer to this feeling that divine feminine's having? It's like an epiphany that she just kind of had. Wow. I want to say that the extension of divine masculines. Okay, this is how I want to describe it. All right, I had to think about it for a minute. So if we imagine that the divine masculine is like a puppet, a puppet on a string and he's moving, okay, the divine feminine is the one holding the string. Okay. So what she does with herself is incredibly important. She is the conscious aspect, and what occurs with him in the physical world is her doing. Okay. So all divine feminines, whether you know you're doing this or not, I'm here to tell you today that you're doing this with your divine masculine. Don't worry about gender. Just work out who is, who's, I'm going to say, whoever was originally kind of running in the beginning, didn't know they were a twin flame in the beginning. They are the divine masculine. And whoever was the awakened one, the one looking up twin flame readings, is the divine feminine. So don't worry about gender, but that's just the way it is. So what she does with her soul is incredibly important. This epiphany that she's just had of, I need to be okay in my own skin. I need to be okay in this world. I need to feel peace. I need to feel safe. I need to feel loved. Whether that comes from him or not, is translating to him as very interesting. Maybe she doesn't think I've got enough money. Maybe she doesn't think I'm holding on to her enough. Maybe she doesn't love me anymore. Maybe she's got other plans. Maybe, this is the most interesting one, maybe she's got some drama going on, or had some drama going on, and she's really off balance. Because then he goes, I have to get to her right now. Like, we have to be together. It's kind of like he wants to shout it from the rooftops. We have to be together. Like, he's just realized it, Donkey can help me with those eyes. He's gone, oh, we have to be together. Hey, Donkey, how are you today? Good? Good. He says he wishes he could bite your finger too. He loves biting fingers. It's like a teething thing for him. Reminds him of his childhood. Is that when you're an ass? No, you're a donkey. He's always been a donkey. Sorry, he gets mad if I call him an ass, which is another word for a donkey, sort of. But are donkey and asses the same thing? I'm not sure. That's a whole nother question for a whole nother video. Okay, so now he's gone. Getting back to the reading, that was just a little footnote. I love you. I need you. Don't be off balance. He thinks you're off balance, divine feminine. Thinks you are. Don't be off balance. I'm here to save the day. I'm your counterpart. Let me come and get you. Literally. Let me come and get you. Let me heal you. He's like, don't be brokenhearted. I'm not in love with that other woman, or that job, or that place, or that thing. I want to marry you. Wow. What a flip. Massive flip. Massive flip. So, your knowingness, divine feminine, to be yourself, right, is profound, is something that makes him chase like crazy. You can't fake this knowing that you need to be okay. You literally need to be okay in your own skin, whether you're married or single or, in a situationship with someone else. or them or whoever, you know, you need to be okay. Mentally, physically, spiritually okay. This has nothing to do with divine masculine or whether he's in your life or not. You must be okay. You know, I can remember a time in my life when I said to myself, wow, am I going to be okay? You know, I really asked myself that question, am I okay? You know, some stuff had gone on in my life that was highly difficult for me to cope with. And I had to really sit and think and say, am I actually okay? Because at the end of the day, you have to be able to be okay. Better than okay is what we're aiming for. Better than okay. So no matter what your divine masculine's doing, you know, if you're in this place where you know that you have to be okay and you're really doing self-care and self-love and trying to find who you are, which is a journey in itself, it is the journey, right? You may come up with this question that says, am I okay? You may even say to your friends around you, if you're going through a difficult time, you may even ask them the question. You may even say to them, am I okay? There's this need right now for you to be okay without your divine masculine. Without that friend, without that addiction, if you've got an addiction, without that thing that you go to. It might be food, it might be alcohol, it might be drugs, it might be something else. There's a real need right now for people, divine feminine in particular right now, there is a need for you to come back to the simplicity of who you are. Are you abusing your body? Are you abusing your mind? Are you abusing some kind of drug habit? Are you drinking to cope? Are you, I don't know, some people watch pornography. You know, I'm not trying to say any of this is right or wrong. I'm just saying that when something becomes over the top or too much, then it can become an addiction. You know, reading books can be an addiction. You know what I mean? There can be lots of different addictions. When you truly come to understanding that you need to be gentle on yourself, you need to be careful with yourself, you need to give yourself the time of day, not overextend yourself. You come into this place of knowing for the first time ever maybe, and maybe this video is a reminder to you that your health and your well-being, including your mental health and your emotional well-being and your physical well-being, are integral to who you are. So I want you to take time today to close your eyes. If you don't know how to meditate, it doesn't matter. Close your eyes and ask yourself the question, am I okay? Okay. And if you're not okay, you can reach out to me or reach out to a friend. But we need you to be okay on this journey. There's no point your divine masculine coming into you. You know, he could propose tomorrow, let's say. But there's no fun in that if you're not okay. Alright? So my channel is about breeding the importance of people being more than okay. I want you to feel good every day when you wake up. I don't just want you to feel good, I want you to feel amazing. I want you to know that your life matters, that you matter, that you are love, that you are loved. So put the divine masculine in the corner. You know what I mean? For 5 minutes. And ask yourself if you're okay. Okay? Because I need you to be okay. If you're listening to this today, I need you to be okay. And there's something inside of you that's not okay. Or perhaps you are okay, but there's something inside of you that you are running from. And I'm reminding you of that now. Or perhaps you just don't feel okay because everyone always told you that you're not okay. And this is a reminder that in all of your imperfection, you are perfection. So I want you to have a little think about this today. And for those of you who've gone further and gone, wow, my well-being is really important. My spiritual, mental and emotional well-being is really important, and I'm doing everything I can to stay balanced. Congratulations to you. I'm giving away some ascension packages now and up to Christmas. For those of you who've already enjoyed them, you can let other people know in the comments section how wonderful they were or what you found helped you the most. Okay. So let me know if you want to win either my Ascension package or my Manifesting course, because both of those will be given away from now until Christmas. And keep the donations coming, because that helps the channel if you feel guided to do that. Alright? But for those of you who are resonating with this message right now, Divine Masculine is turning around and coming back in. He thinks there's something wrong with Divine Feminine, and in some cases there's nothing wrong with her, and in some cases he's correct. There is something going on with her that she hasn't seen yet, and this is the reminder in this video to take a look at yourself in the mirror. Close your eyes, connect to your soul, and ask yourself, am I okay? And if you're not, what do we need to do about it? Okay? Alright. Mwah! I love you. I'm sending you love from Australia, and light and peace this day. And I hope you have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening or morning, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you real soon. Bye. Bye.